In the city of Perth, in world different than Earth, it is said that the world will end with amorphous time. We see the world in moral gray, our brows are furled. Yes, this day you'll truly rue to the end of time, the end of you. Join us now on this mystical ride. See our world of the stain on his hide.
It's at this point when you can hear all three of you will need to make nimble rolls.
Oh, sorry, Jacob.
Hey, dodge
Yeah,
environmental. Dodge environmental, I assume.
No, it's not.
What is it?
Woohoo!
Is it still a dodge?
It is ranged.
Dodge
10.
ranged?
9 plus 1.
10. I got 10
Two?
exactly.
Nice.
2 plus 3 plus
Oh no!
2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 1.
Oh, you're good.
2 plus 3. Wait, 2 plus
Wait,
6,
6, 7,
5,
8,
8,
9.
9.
That's 9.
So
Nine.
10 to 9. Oh,
I got 10 though, so we.
10 to 9.
What'd you roll? 9.
Rock, paper, scissors.
That's without adding stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Without adding stuff? Oh,
What'd you get?
no.
10.
What'd you get?
10.
Fuck.
Uh-oh, Salt and Spurs, we're all dead.
Alright, so you can see a glimpse of your eye. You hear the sound. You look in the direction with your street smart, just like
Yeah.
quick reaction time. You can see that the blonde, pretentious crossbowman has a ballista set up, and he shot the ballista in such a way, like he positioned it in such a way that it would hit all three of you, and none of you were expecting this, and so you just like you turn, and then it's just and it hits all of you, hitting you first.
Oh.
With
That
the
is
armor?
for
With his armor?
9 damage. And
With armor?
With armor, you
10, 11, 12,
it deducts half of your armor.
Wait, 9 for all of us?
Oh.
9 damage to everyone.
That's not. I don't have any armor, so that's 9 damage in total.
Same with
Do I
Sin.
wait? Do I die then? What's the
Okay.
what's the max harm?
So this is where we get scared. So,
You're prone right now.
Prone at least. What's the
Okay,
max harm then?
so-
it's over 10. I think.
Just, I think a willpower check, right?
yes, you will need to make a will. You both need to make a
Yeah.
willpower check. Pretty much this. You will
Jeremy said, so he's good.
4.
4.
2 plus. So that's 4 or 5?
How much?
Oh, wait,
damage
4
did you
plus
take? How much
4.
damage did you take total?
9.
9.
What
No,
about
he's
armor?
armored.
Oh, you said,
Deduct
right,
your
you said the
It's
armor.
half your armor. So,
So 5.
so 5 damage. 5 divided by 2 is 4.
He's good.
2. It'd be 2.
Uh-huh.
What did you get for the thing?
How much did I get for what? The willpower roll?
Yeah.
4.
4.
I got 4.
So your
And then my
willpower increased by 2. So you are like
I have 6 willpower.
you are hit. You see your friends like flail to the ground. What'd you get?
I got 5.
Wait, I have 6 willpower and how much harm? 5 harm?
Did you also add your passionate thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, it's
I got
passion,
5 harm?
passion plus 1,
Plus
right?
1, yeah.
Oh, actually, that's 5.
What?
So I get 5 harm, right?
5 harm. Yeah.
Okay.
And your willpower is 2 higher, so it's 5.
So plus 5 to roll.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
Okay. So you that would be 9. Your willpower would increase
Drastically.
by 1. And you can just see, in this split-second moment, you both are hit with this ballista bolt, which is like a massive bolt, like this long,
Yeah.
this thick kind of thing. And it just goes like, hits all 3 of you.
He has
And
13
you just
harm.
look, and you can see Sin is on the ground, like bleeding profusely,
End!
unconscious. You are holding your side, which is also bleeding like profusely. And you are hurt less because it kind of like hit your armor, almost like bounced off your armor.
Yeah.
But it did hurt you a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like coughing up blood. You can see the smug smile from this person.
Traitor.
Okay, so
Fuck. Come on, Zeth. You said everything's gonna be okay, so why isn't it working out now?
What did you just say?
I'm mumbling to myself right now.
Okay, good. That was just.
So how many
On the
dodge?
dodge that mattered.
On the dodge that mattered too.
Oh no! Oh my gosh! No!
It's all good. I had a second character in mind. So it's
Oh
all
my
good.
Are
gosh!
you serious? If Sid actually dies right now, I'll
Yeah.
be like
On the fourth section, and as Phil.
Oh no.
So you wake up in the Aether. You don't even know what happened. It was just all of a sudden, it was just like, what? Why am I in the Aether now?
Oh,
So you're looking around. You can see thousands of dead people all over the ground. And then you can see a bunch of people like hammering at like it seems like nothing, but it seems like they're hitting something, but there's nothing there. And then they're just like groaning and like angry. And then you can see your family staring down at you. And you notice you failed in life. You failed at your goal of peace. You failed at your goal. You've strayed from your path, and this was the punishment from life. Lastly, you look up and you can see Soul in the sky, and their face is that of white fire. Their face is that of a beautiful woman. Their face is that of the sky, of the sun, and they stare down at you, and they sing with the voice of 1,000 people.
basically. Okay.
And you can hear that you have failed in your task. And this is what happens when you fail, Iera. Then the bird and the skies become bare. Your character is dead.
What the fuck, dude?
That's not okay.
Now loot my body with a bunch of knives.
So you okay, man? Shin?
Wait, what happened?
She's won.
I'm not in this moment. This is too serious, dude. He's dead. Shin?
Wait, what happened?
He's not moving. His eyes are pale.
Shin. Okay? Come on, dude. Wake up. Come on, buddy.
I start performing CPR as hard as I can.
Yes.
Wake up!
I grab the white paint. I grab all of it. I'm dumping on his body. I'm trying to like resuscitate him or something.
I
bring life or
Can I
something.
whisper-
I get up. I look at the guy who shot the
Can I
freaking
try?
thing.
The bolt.
You can try, but it's
Yeah.
gonna fail no matter what.
Well,
But
what harm? What is there?
Yeah.
What harm is there in trying? That's 8. That's a 6, 7,
yeah. So
8. But that doesn't matter.
you try it, and it's just nothing is happening. It's just white paint
Oh,
all
I know.
over him. And the white paint almost reminds you, like artistically, it reminds you of his correlation to Iera and how they're. You kind of almost see their beauty at this point, even with the ignorance is bliss, even with the strange ways that they work. You kind of see the beauty in Iera.
I'm gonna.
I start grasping at the Serenity Stick and all like my magic, and I'm just like.
I just get super. Stay with him. I turn around and I look for that bastard.
Yeah, he actually is just putting in another ballista bolt.
I look at him. I look at Nate, and I look at Nate, and I get like all my metallic paint, and I just like just do something with this.
Wait, what's this for?
Just cover him in the paint, or cover your weapon in the paint. I can help from there.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I
I
start running after him.
Yeah, he sees this and he's just like, oh shoot. And so he kind of like lets go of his posh self a little bit, as you can see fear in his face, and he's just like,
Does he try to fire
and then
them?
he just
Does he
starts
try to fire them?
starts to book it.
No.
No. I am not letting him
Can I
get
see him?
away.
Can
I
I see him?
easily
Can I see him?
pursue him. Continue pursuing
Am
him.
I at a good angle?
Yeah.
I blow him down. I don't care. I don't give a shit how it
Go.
sounds. Freaking like Storm Fury, whatever.
Give
Breath of
him the
Wild.
assist.
10,
Oh, you
12.
assisted.
That's 13.
Okay, so
He's fast.
also, what's your willpower? Is that
That's a +1 for willpower.
okay? So
That's what I'm saying. 13.
yeah. So you blow a gust of wind, and it's like a central. I imagine it's like a cylinder of like a wall, a cylinder. It's just, and then you just go and you hit him in the back, and he just slams against the side of a wall, and he's just like stuck in the wall, and then he just like falls down.
Wait, can I get him?
And then he sees you, and he just starts to like scramble again, but then you get to him.
Okay, good. I pick him up, I pin him against the wall, I just punch his face into the wall. I'm gonna kill him. Yeah.
I'm gonna say you don't need to roll for that.
Okay, cool.
You punch him so hard that like your fist like goes through his head and breaks through a little bit of the wall, and there's just a blood splatter where his head used to be. And a single strand of blonde hair kind of flows to the ground.
Was there anybody else up there with him?
No.
I start just calling out for help, or just like something to intervene or do something.
Is this the army men around or like?
Yeah, there are people.
Oh, okay.
Also, there's a horde of people, probably Starlit Dynasty people, something connected to that. There are a horde of people going down this road, and it's like an army. It's like 400 people. It's a massive group of people, all marching towards you or something like that.
I go after the people in golden armor and I'm gonna fight them.
I start calling out for Iera or something, or some god. If you're gonna answer me now. Just save my friend.
My rolls have so much. I rolled a 9 and with the plus 6 plus
For what
another
exactly again?
just to attack anyone, like
Fight
any armor men or any.
Okay, yeah.
Like
yeah, there's a guy nearby, and you just like, do you take out your...
yeah, I took out my sword.
He has
right
the
away.
ultimate
So yeah, you
adrenaline
just go,
rush.
there are like a bunch of people in this golden armor, which is supposed to be pretty protective. It's heavy armor. But you just go and like, just lop off their heads.
He has the ultimate adrenaline rush.
Cause
Yeah.
okay, 9 plus 6 and then plus 4, no plus 3. My bad. 18. Yeah, those are my rolls right now.
You have the deepest hatred for Emperor Geoff Urban.
That's a little bitch. Okay, I'm just decapitating anyone I see right now.
So I'm calling out for.
Except for, of course, the Starlight Dynasty. I'm keeping like
Yeah.
I can
That's
tell the difference.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm calling out for just some god or something to answer me. Iera, Zeph, just if you're not gonna just do something for me now, at least just save my friend.
Roll integrity. Wait, do you call out to Ira or Zeth?
Call it to Zeth.
Roll to see.
The seat. Natural 1. My heart's not in it. Zeth
Okay.
is not my
You
savior.
get a skill point though.
I do. Calling out to Zeth.
Okay, so you call out to them, and perfect. You can feel this deep fear. A fear for your life, a fear for your future, a fear for everything that you hold dear, just fading away. And you can see in your eyes, you look up, and no one else can see this, but you can see a massive raven flying above the city. And its wings, it creates like shadow around it.
I scream, like loud.
Mhm.
I'm terrified.
Scream! Come on,
I'm not
scream!
gonna scream.
Scream as you can!
Scream! You can see this.
Yeah.
He's just like, you're looking into nothing, and they're just screaming.
Yeah. I run up to him. Come on, stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. It's okay. Calm down. In and out.
Also, you are bleeding quite a bit, too.
I get the vine, trying to like hastily just like.
I'm gonna say, yeah, you're good enough at that at this point. You can just do that enough.
I've done like twice today. I can do it.
Yeah.
Okay. It's okay.
You take out my sketchbook and I start sketching everything down.
Yeah.
Like there's no life, no artistic anything. Just
Troops to
it's-
battle.
It's just
You can also see that another group
It's
of
mechanic.
people, and they're all like hollering. They come from this direction. They start to come from this direction, from around here.
the cabbage district can
And
help us.
The Harbinger.
there's a whole army of people that are going forth with pitchforks and all that, and they're being led by Zyke of Okran.
Oh,
Um,
Is he an archer or not?
the Cabbage District representative.
No, that's Gary Mandelark. This is Zyke of Okran guy. He's from the Okran district, the Okran dynasty, which is like pretty obscure. But this guy seems to be leading an army of peasants at this point in time. This was the army that you were told the other guy.
Oh,
Ming
Zimbo.
Chuing Wong.
No,
Yeah, Ming Chuing Wong.
yeah.
He was supplying this guy's army.
What a bunch of pitchforks.
There are guys with swords too, but no, it's a lot of it's pitchforks. Yeah. And there are a lot of people. So at this point, there are about maybe 1,000 people marching towards Emperor Geoff's place.
Wait, is Emperor Geoff here?
No, he's back in the. Well, he's probably here. He might have escaped.
Oh, okay. I pick up Sin's dead body and I put it on my shoulder.
I'm trying to like grasp it at a weekly.
It's okay. Let's go.
I'm gonna make him suffer.
We have to go. We have to go. We're not gonna make it out of this
Let's
live.
go.
You can also hear some horns from very far away. They're like almost like clarinet type horns. Clarinet's not a horn, but it sounds like
Yeah.
coming from the north.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's war.
Okay.
It's war, boys.
Yep. It's gonna be one big freaking one. I'm gonna kill the Emperor and all of this. Okay, I put down Sin's dead body behind the building. And I leave it there. I take off my shield and I put it on top of his body. Because he's gonna stay here. He's gonna stay here. It's okay, you don't have to. Stay here. I bandage up his wound.
Well, it's already bandaged.
Oh yeah, here I
Bandage up even more.
I bandage it up even more
Yeah.
initially, and then I bandage up my own, or not really bandage, more like just like get anything just to aid it.
Do I see that Jagan guy at all? The guy who said to remember his name? Or he dead?
Oh, yeah, I think you killed him.
No, I was going to, but then
No,
he stopped.
oh yeah, no. He actually got away. He like as soon as you guys got hit, he just like looked and he was like, and then he just like booked it. I think he went in the direction of the Citadel.
Can I notice that he left?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say I'm like I got +6 for everything, so I don't mind rolling for it. Okay.
It'll make up for
I'm
your
gonna-
losses.
I
Or your lack of
noticed that he left and I run after him. I leave Sin's dead body. I break a wall. Okay, wait, I'm gonna break a wall.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put them both in there. Sin's dead body with him. And I'm
Okay.
gonna be like, stay here, hide, be safe. I'm gonna come back.
Okay,
And
cool.
then I run after
Nice.
that guy.
Okay, yeah. So you can see he's running. Roll nimble. Actually, roll tough.
Oh yeah!
Ah!
Let's go!
Now-
10,
now the party begins.
16, 17, 18, and 20.
Oh no! The guy's screwed!
Okay, so this guy, he's running. He's making pretty good distance. But then you just
Use
like
the
come
metal magic.
stomping behind, and you are like driven to destroy this human being. So
Oh, no.
you run, and like the ground crumples under you as you're like just sprinting after him. And in like seconds, this guy like sees you as you're just making so much speed, and then you just like
I just lift up my fist and I just go straight for the punch right across the face.
I'm gonna even say I like this better. So you run up, you grab his head, and just like slam it into the ground,
Oh my
and then you
God.
slide to a stop, and like it just grinds for like 10 feet of
Oh,
you
no.
sliding this guy's face into the cobblestone, and it, like breaks the cobblestone around his face.
Oh my God.
And then you lift his head up, and you can see his deformed face, like bleeding, and like it looks terrible. You can pretty much just see muscle.
You still breathing?
Um,
This music.
And he's like, he looks up at you with like the most pathetic face.
Use the metal magic.
And then he's just like, scum.
Cover him in the cover him in the metal for me, dude.
Where's the fucking emperor? No, don't worry. Just one last question.
You're a scum.
Cover him in the metal.
I pick him up and I break his back on my leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Kill the Batman.
He just snaps in half.
Oh!
Son of a bitch.
okay. I then start heading for Emperor Geoff's.
And yeah, there are like armies coming in from all directions.
Do I-
There seems to be another.
Do any of GF's army surround me or get close to me at all?
Geoff's.
You better not. I'm
Actually,
freaking
no.
high.
There are a lot of. No, it seems like that most of them are taken care of by like all of the different armies that are coming in. A lot of them are just retreating, going back to the Citadel. There are very few of those guys, and they're dying if they're.
Do I see one person at least?
Sure, yeah.
I take out my blow dart with the disease one. I get him right. I aim for the eye.
Okay, go for it. Roll for
In honor of the eye of the waiting eye, let's do it. Please work.
Nice!
10!
Nice, boys.
Yes,
Good
okay.
job.
No, 10 plus 1 plus whatever the freaking that is. Whatever, it works.
Alright, so yeah, you hit him right in the eye, and like pretty much immediately his eye just goes black and like he starts to grow the weird black hives on his face and he starts to like scream and crumple to the ground.
I'm still heading towards them for jail,
Yeah, yeah.
so I'm not stopping.
So
I mean, you
you're like
carry constant
leading,
poison,
and
I
then
think you'll
your
love it.
army starts to like form behind you, and it's like 60 people
Sorry,
at this
man.
point.
Yeah.
All good.
Um,
All good. I don't mind dying.
And
I kind of
they
deserve it,
kind
though.
of walk behind you
Like
as
at
you
that
walk.
point, Sid was like, I deserve it.
So you make it up around the Winking Widow, which no one is around at this point, and then you go through Zakar Street, marching as an army, as one single unit. There's solidarity there. And you march forward, and you just like break through the door, which was like barricaded and locked, into the Zakar Citadel, and you just walk with your army, walking forward. You can see that in this direction, there's like a whole army coming of like Winterwind Whites coming towards the place. You can see that there are ships sailing from over here, coming in with like with another army. Like there are tons of different groups of people at this point. And so you know exactly where Emperor Geoff's like office or throne room kind of thing is, and you walk up, and you can just see that there are tons of guards in golden armor, like huddling together, kind of thing, guarding. They're just like, stay back, stay back.
I start to limp towards the Citadel.
Okay.
I leave Jin's body covered. I take my beret and my scarf and I just like.
Wait, are they wearing from their face, these golden guys, or are they like in the corners and stuff like that, saying like "stay back, stay back"? Like, are they up? Or
No,
are
they're
they
like guarded.
Oh, they're in my face.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm limping towards
They're
the
holding
Citadel.
like big javelins and glaives.
Deku! No.
Also, that Deku character does have a cannon on wheels that he's kind of bringing with you.
Oh my God.
Sick!
I fucking love this kid.
Dude, this is all for you, dude.
You.
Go in front of me right now and take them out, please.
Okay. Who's this?
The big buff old guy.
Okay, yeah. So he goes forward. He's like holding this big like, it's like a massive sword, but it's like the blade is on the end, so it's like a big glaive kind of thing.
Oh, sick.
And he just goes forward. And he has like this amazing speed to him as he just cuts this like unsuspecting guard pretty much in half. And then he just like stares and he smiles back to you with this really funny like.
I did it!
Hey, wait, where's Bob? Is Bob here at all?
He's also
Good.
breathing really heavily though.
Is
Good
Bob
job.
here?
Hey, it's
at
okay,
all?
it's okay. Good job, thank you.
Wait, so-
I continue
And then
heading.
some of the other guards just like start to back up and they're like really scared. And there's also like a huge group
Men.
of people in this building now.
Kill everyone in this castle except for the Emperor. Leave him to me.
All right.
Wait, have I gotten to the Citadel yet? And
You're limping pretty slowly.
I'm
I'll
using,
come back to
I'm
you.
using the Serenity Stick and I'm like,
Okay, yeah.
do I have to roll something? Or?
Yeah, roll.
Don't worry, Sin. We're gonna
Huh?
give you a proper burial.
Don't worry, boys. It's all good.
That-
I'd be proud of every
I
wrong.
want to hear this
That's-
when this comes out. Oh.
That's 6.
6. Okay, so yeah, you're pretty slow going. You like crumple a few times, and then you like get up. I'm gonna have your roll invested.
Oh.
Good. Easy.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, nice. Okay, so you fall, but then you like push on the Serenity Stick, and like the Serenity Stick reminds you of sin, and you're like,
Yeah.
cannot fail. And you push yourself up again. Your willpower increases by 1.
I'm joining you in the realm of mad
We're
boys.
super fun though, man. You gotta like. Oh.
No, dude, this is the artist we're talking.
Oh, yeah.
You were teasing.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
yeah.
the pissed off artist.
You like push yourself up, and you're more driven than before, and you continue to limp towards this Zakar district.
I also
Citadel.
ready. Fuck it. I'm just gonna like. I know he wants to kill Nate to kill the Emperor, but in my mind, it shouldn't matter more to me than he did to Nate in our previous conversations. He's my kill.
Oh my God! Yes. Okay, so
I'm just getting just my pains in general, all of them.
so you go, and there are a bunch of guards that kind of just like most of the royal guards just run away, but some of them stay, and then they're just taken out. the little guy that has the cannon. He like shoots one shot that goes straight through the hall and hits like 6 guys, going down. They're dead. They're done. At least they're unconscious. And yeah, and he pretty much just takes out the hall, and then the cannonball like hits it through a wall at the very end and like opens up another room kind of thing.
Okay, let's go. Time to finish this.
And you all like walk menacingly through this citadel, killing people as you go. And there comes a point where you reach the throne room, and that one squire, Gideon Thalamus Eridimius Verbin, the guy with the tall hair and the blue and gold clothing, he's like, please stop. You don't know what you're doing. Oh my gosh, yes. You take his head clean off, and his hair like hits the roof, and then just he crumples to the ground. And you continue, and so as you walk through, you reach the point where the king is, and he is fully armored.
The Emperor.
The Emperor, yeah, he's fully armored, in like gold-plated
Final boss
armor. It's
boys.
massive, and he has like his hair like tied back. He has like
Boss battle, let's go.
Yeah, exactly. And he looks a little more muscular than you
How
saw him before.
far away am I?
You're still getting there.
I'm still getting there.
Close. You're inside the building now.
Yeah.
Just kind of crawling through all this horde of.
Darts, paint everything.
Take off
everything.
the armor, fight me like a man.
Are you gonna take off your armor?
Of course I would, you stupid bitch. What else would I do?
Can't tell if any of you raiders have any honor. Honor's all that I ever had.
You actual fuck. Okay, let's go.
He takes off his armor. Strips it down.
Oh
I
dear,
keep-
you have to as well.
Yeah, I keep my promise. I take off my armor.
Okay, yeah.
Finally, we get to see your boy in action and his face.
Okay.
And he's just like, all right. Well, I suppose now that my life is on the line, might as well show my true colors. And he
Turns purple.
puts his hand on. He puts like his hands on his chest and just begins to grow in size until he's like 20
Let's try
feet,
it.
until he's like 20 feet
Transmutation.
tall. He is like some kind of giant elephant humanoid creature. Yes, it is transmutation magic.
Oh
It's
my
a
god.
he's
And
magic.
he's just like,
Wait, he's 20 feet tall?
he's like 20 feet tall. He like is touching. It's like a pretty tall room.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's like pretty close to the roof.
It's the boss battle, boys.
And he's just like,
That's not fair at all, bitch.
and then he just begins to charge towards you.
I instantly reach for my
How about
great
me?
sword.
How about me?
I instantly reach
You
for
at this point, you get in as you can see this happen. This will happen first.
Period, stay back!
I grab all my paints.
Yeah.
I don't know what one concoction is gonna do. But I shake it.
Okay. This will happen first.
Alright.
He's just ramming into you. What do you do?
Can I shoot the cannon right now?
So he like, and it's just going down. And it's like,
Troops, stay back, stay back,
well,
stay back.
you're gonna need to do something.
Yeah, I
in
know.
This last moment.
I just I grab the greatsword and just tried to go straight. Like I tried to like run
Jacob.
after him and go straight. For
Jacob, the thing of metal magic
Oh
in your
yeah,
pouch.
metal. Oh yeah. Right. Okay. Wait. Does it work? Like I don't have to be a magician to use it.
Do I
right?
no? Do I see him do this? Do I-
Yes.
do I-
You would have to do the spell.
For the metal magic?
Yeah.
Kind of like as he goes for it, I just activate it.
Sure, go for it.
Okay, cool.
All right, please work.
Okay, I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna just throw it
6,
straight to his
7,
feet, try to glue him to the
You're
ground.
good.
8, 9, 10.
Yeah, try
10.
to. I'm gonna just like go straight for like his legs and just try
Okay.
to get him to the
And
ground.
what do you want to do with this metal magic?
I want. Well, it's on your sword, right?
Yeah. No. It's in my pocket. It's still in the bottle that you gave me.
Oh well, I think I can like dip it into your sword and like make it a longer blade. Or if you got it on him, I was gonna make the metal magic turn to spikes and protrude into his head, or whatever it is.
Okay.
I like the sword idea.
That's the sword idea.
Sword idea.
Sword
Make
idea.
make my sword even longer.
I will.
Okay, so
I'm
that's
going to.
okay. So you like put this paint
Yeah.
on your sword. You do this, and then it's just like you draw your sword, and it's like the thing from Gurren Lagann. I don't know if you know that meme.
Oh,
It's like-
yes!
He's like drawing the sword and just keeps getting bigger. And it's like, it's like that. So he like takes out the sword, and then it's just, and it's 10 feet tall.
Oh my gosh!
You should say an attack.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
And yeah, so this giant mammoth creature
We are stronger together than we are
rams
apart.
right into you, and you slash it with your massive sword. Roll for a parry.
A giant berry.
Can I help him?
Ooh, no.
Do I
10,
do I-
16, 17, 18, 19, 20 again.
Oh, you beat
He
him!
rolled a 9 and had +6. But you beat him!
You
Holy
beat him.
frick! Okay, so
Sultan, you don't kill our party members. This is what happens.
That's what happens when you kill a party member,
okay,
boys.
so you go and this elephant it is making good speed. But it rams right into you, but you just go and you slice right through its through its tusks and just like hit it in the side of the head, and like just the bludgeoning force of that hit throws the elephant like 3 feet to the side.
I'm so strong.
And also, this elephant, it's cut in the side of the face, and it's like bleeding a lot. And then as soon as it's thrown to the side,
The cannon.
the cannon goes and it just launches and like hits the side of this elephant, bludgeoning it, and it like flies against
It's
the
bludgeoned.
wall.
It's not dead, guys.
It flies against the other wall and just smashes into it.
I take my concoction of like just pure black paint, and I just like I'm not close enough. To, I'm limped. I'm injured. I can't walk up to him. I just give one last throw.
What do you wish to do?
I don't know what the black paint's gonna do, so I'm gonna let do one thing. I'm gonna let my magic run wild, and make my weird +2.
Okay. Yes.
You're weirdest +2 now.
Yeah.
You're taking hints from me.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
What did it
15.
do?
Well, you Dalton,
Okay.
go wild.
So
It's just pure black paint.
So, darkness forms where he throws this paint, and from it, weird tentacles and things come out of this
Cthulhu, my
darkness.
dad!
And it's like almost like a rift or some kind of portal of darkness that he opens up, and then like cold hands and like tentacles and weird like blue like shards of ice and that kind of thing stretch out
not
of this.
Cthulhu, it's death!
And from this, all of these, like, it looks like hundreds of hands that just keeps growing this darkness. They grab and, like, tear flesh from this elephant. And it's just like, it's like tearing into, like, some kind of, like, a stuffed
Perfectly
animal.
balanced.
It's like,
as all
it's like
things
tearing
should
into
be.
a stuffed animal,
Yeah.
tearing out the innards kind of thing. But they tear out the flesh of this elephant, just ripping it apart. And then it like kind of like just compresses itself, not allowed to be in this realm. And from there, not only is this enlightenment into conjuration,
I can do both?
yes, but also, Emperor Geoff kind of like crumples and he grows smaller pretty quickly, not able to sustain this form of elephant anymore. And you can see that he has parts of himself torn off. You can see like bone in some parts and like flesh is like torn all over, and he has like a big cut across his face that like you can see it's like a huge gash in his face. It's bleeding profusely, and,
Dude, you're OP
and
now.
he looks up and he's just like, well, I didn't see this as
Perfectly balanced,
I didn't see that this is how things would end.
as all things should be.
I walk up to him and I put my foot on his head.
All I wanted was to make Perth a better place for everyone.
Is that so? And that's why you decided to take away any religion that people could think of?
It was for the greater good.
Yeah, no, this is for the better good. And I just,
You squish his head.
yep, squish his head.
That is the
Right.
end of Emperor Geoff Urban.
I grab,
I fall.
Peasant
I
revolt!
grab his dead corpse, and I go to the top of his castle, and I hold his corpse
I go
there.
with him. I'm like living right beside him.
And I hold his corpse there, and I say, "This is what happens when you don't try to make everything equal for everyone here.
You know,
We have
Equality is what we need, and
We have
with
communism.
with
We did communism, boys.
Also, could I say you've walked up on this throne room. There's like a stairway that goes up to a balcony, and then over that balcony you can like talk to like this whole area.
Sweet.
As we're
And so
walking,
yeah, you're just saying this speech to like
Yeah.
everyone.
And as long as we all are on equal levels, none of us will ever hate each other. We will be able to live together in peace and harmony. And then I rip his body in half.
harmony, death.
And then I rip his body in half and I throw it into the river, right? Because we're right
Yeah,
there. Yeah, so I throw it into the river. And then I say,
Communism.
please
In honor of Yin communism,
call me, please.
the king of peasants.
Call me Black Wolf from now on. And I walk off.
What's the crowd's reaction?
It's just like silence across this whole place, and there are tons of people. Like the Winterwind White Army kind of came, saw this speech. Your army saw this speech. The Okran dynasty, led by Zyke of Okran, he saw this speech. Tons of armies see this. The Starlit dynasty people that joined together to fight, they see this, and they're just like. And then Zyke of Okran is like, well, do you call yourself emperor?
Nay?
No, don't call yourself that. Communism requires everyone.
I know.
There is no authoritarian
No!
figure.
I shall not
Good
be
man.
your emperor. I will indeed be a leader among you, a guider. But I am no king.
That's what Sin would have wanted.
They all look up and they're just like, there's a gasp through the crowd, and it's like, what?
Everyone will be of equal authority. None will be above the other.
For honor of those who have passed and those who will come after, will you stand with us?
The people start to back down. All these armies are not fighting anymore.
Thank you all for your service at this time. It was greatly appreciated. It will never be forgotten for as long as time goes on. Thank you. Wait, here, I'll just narrate for 2 seconds. Just basically after my speech, I go to my army and I say, okay, friends. Thank you so much for your service. I must ask if you will attend a friend's funeral. We have lost someone great in the process of this war.
War more like struggle for a day.
Even though I was pissed off at him the last time I saw him, he helped me through a lot. It'd mean a lot to me. And then
Yeah, they start to like set up the funeral.
Yeah.
Nate, I'm sorry.
I head back to get his body, and I bring him with me.
Yeah,
I'll put him on my shoulder. I'll pick him up. And...
No, I can
okay,
walk.
okay.
I'm grasping. It hurts like hell, but I can walk. I'm sorry. This is all. I'm sorry. We should have. All of this destruction of the eye. Thank you for fighting for us. I'm sorry for not trusting you.
It's okay.
Is his armor still off?
Yeah, my armor's off.
Hey, you don't look that bad.
Ugh. This is uncomfortable without my armor on, but I mean,
I think you look better. I think you look better like this. People can see the man behind the armor.
Also, do you want to describe your character? Again?
So right now I'm actually shirtless because I don't wear shirts under my arm.
Well, who would? Like, some people would. Some people would.
Well,
Some
I
people
still have
would,
pants on. I ain't walking
Some
around in my
people
underwear.
would. Some people would, but it gets really hot in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah,
So basically I have like regular, like almost like khakis almost on.
All right. Thank you, man.
It's funny that I said I'm shirtless. For my facial features, I have 3 scars going along the side of my face.
Mhm.
I also on my chest I have the paw of a wolf
Of course, yeah.
on my chest. Or I guess the tattoo of a wolf. The tattoo of a wolf paw on my chest. And yeah, basically besides that, his eye color is actually very abnormal. His eye color is like it's pitch black.
Dope, dude.
It's pitch black with like a tinge of red in it.
I can see myself in those beautiful eyes.
Slight tinge. And yeah, no, his hair's black, and yeah, that's basically it. His hair's black, and his skin color's brown, like mine. Yeah.
As we walk to get Jen prepare for the funeral, I guess what I do for the rest of the walk is I felt like I have an idea. Could you relay what you're thinking? I tell him about the idea for the
Arc Nexus.
not the Arc, what's the other name for it? The Opus and
The Omni.
the Omni Infernus. It's the magic gun, where the gun that shoots out vials of paint that can.
You want me to make this for you?
You're the weapons man. I'm just an artist.
Yeah, sure. I'll try my best.
Thank you. All right, and we get
As we're walking, I start to have a conversation to remember Sin.
yeah. We talk about like all what happened, what he did for us, and like
Yeah.
remember the stone skin.
You don't talk about that.
we just reminisce.
Yeah, don't talk about that. Oh boy.
All right, so I think you can go to the funeral now if you want.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
We're good with that.
Yeah, we just go straight to the funeral, and at his funeral, I guess I'll talk.
Yeah.
You can also see that Borojin and a ton of the Jang family are all there, and
What, they
Or
remembered
also-
me?
and yes, they remembered you
What?
after all that time.
Oh, frick, I'm gonna cry.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
except for the weird one. But
Also, Jane is there.
I'm Jane,
I also put the shield back on my back, and I finally took him back.
and I get my beret and my scarf.
Thank you all for coming here today. I was hoping that we could meet under better circumstances than this. All of us here. All of us finally united. You see, I didn't know that much about Sin. I only knew him for a few days. But in a few days, he taught me so much more that I needed to know. He made mistakes, just like everyone else. We all do. But he would have wanted this. He wanted everyone to be able to be together eventually. Please, I ask, on behalf of him, please let us be together as one. Not fighting each other anymore, but please let us be united.
Do I see his bird at all?
Yeah, actually, his bird.
Echo? What's it called?
His bird.
Soul.
Echo. I like that. His bird is actually like perched nearby on a tree, just looking. You can see the emotion in the bird's eyes.
I just I kind of just like hold up my shoulder and just get like some like spare like, berries and I have. I just beckon him over. And if he does,
It's an intelligent bird. It goes.
if he comes over, I just feed him and I just give my fear of birds. I'm taking care of Soul now. That's Pariete is a way to honor Sin's death. Taking care of a
you
goddamn
dudes are
bird.
great, not gonna lie.
We will.
We are pretty good, yeah.
We will have to try, of course, to be better as human beings. But I know that we can do it, no matter what. Thank you all for coming here. He will be missed greatly. And we will all remember him for as long as we live. We will remember this day for as long as we live. I walk off the stage and I leave.
Yeah, and they bury him in the ground after a few
Yeah.
speeches. And that kind of
As
thing.
we're in, as
You can hear his one of his brothers talking about how he feels horrible about what had happened in their place, in the way that like he left and no one felt like stopping him. They were just like, oh, he's gonna live his life to his fullest. He's kind of just that kooky guy.
Boy, were they wrong.
They didn't really,
He lived his life.
They didn't really understand all that happened, and how he was misled to join
Korlak.
Join the Saved.
None of you can give me a proper eulogy, though.
Yeah, but no one like knows the full story, so it's not perfect, but they understand like things did not go well, and but you kept your pure heart throughout it all, and they admire that.
I don't know if this is
Good
the right
try.
course of action, but I take Finn's Serenity Stick, and I put it next to his grave or over where whatever, and I just leave it there.
Use that as the gravestone.
Gravestone or the marking, whatever. Just like it's not my weapon to keep.
You dudes gonna do anything else?
It's just so sad, dude.
I carve into the Serenity Stick. After he's done that, I write down 1. Just a 1. That's it. I just leave it as that.
Abstract point of view. Actually, see the big picture. I want to see why.
It's nothing
I
important.
may be distraught, but I just want to know why.
You can just ask and I'll tell you.
Oh, sure. Why did you write down a 1?
You want us to be united, right? How about we all be united as one?
Well said. I just I walk around, I commune with Jane and the rest, and I just we just do the things you do at a funeral. I
Yeah,
guess.
basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very melancholy, sad time. Your willpower is both reduced to the normal 3. Actually, 4.
Yeah.
4 is what you're gonna sit at from now on.
Wait, from now on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 4 is the average. That's what it goes back to.
6, you will be missed.
+3 was really good.
That was a good session.
So that's it?
Indeed it was, boys.